So I just want to talk for a minute about a couple series that I just read. Um, they're not exactly series, I should say. They're called, one's a series, but the other one's a duet. And it's just, I was a little disappointed because the first books in these two were so great. They were amazing. And then the second ones just kind of let me down. And I just want to talk about it, I think. So, the first one, the first series is called The Hunters Club. It's by Alina May, and the first book in the series is called Wanna Play a Game. So I should start by with the warning that these are dark romance novels. They have a lot of content that most readers are not comfortable with. And if this isn't your deal, feel free to nope out right now. If you're still here listening to this, awesome. You're my kind of peoples. So, the premise of the book is this woman gets kidnapped by 3 serial unalivers, and they end up falling in love with her. Easy as that. The second book is Ready or Not. And again, we've got 2 serial unalivers and a young woman. And while the first book was really good, the whole the concept of it was good. There was a good plot. I felt like there was a reason behind everything that was happening, even if there was a misunderstanding, but it turned out all good. Even it wasn't forced. Everything kind of went natural. At least that's how it felt. The story progressed really well. I liked the main characters, even though they were basically villains in their own way. It was good. The second book I didn't even finish. It was another DNF for me, and I only got about maybe 20% of the way in, and I didn't feel it. It didn't have the same movement and storyline as the first book. It was the writing style was similar, but it almost felt like a different author was writing it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it did. It just did not have the same grab for me that Wanna Play a Game did. And I'm not 100% sure why that is. I didn't mind the concepts of it. The characters were okay. I didn't mind the characters, but just something about the writing style just lost me. It was like it didn't have the grab that Wanna Play a Game did. And I'm not sure why, to be honest with you. Maybe it was the plot didn't have a good reasoning behind it. That did bother me. It was kind of wishy-washy, in my opinion, on the reasoning behind everything. It started off good. Don't get me wrong. I liked the beginning. It was just kind of like, it was like, that part was good, and then for whatever reason, just kind of tapered off. And I just didn't feel like there was that push, like in Want to Play a Game. That there was like a reasoning behind what they were doing. It didn't make sense to me. So I guess maybe that was the reason that I had such a hard time with it. But I was really excited to start reading it because I enjoyed Want to Play a Game so much that I was like, yes, I'm downloading Ready or Not. As soon as I was done, I downloaded it. And I was just like disappointed. So I'm not sure what I'm thinking here, but I just kind of want to get this stuff out. And it was the same thing with Little Stranger. And this is the Web of Silence debut, not debut, Web of Silence duet by Leah Rivers. And I really enjoyed Little Stranger, but I felt like Little Liar could have just not been a thing. The book was good. I liked how it was done. It was really, well done. The story was good. I really enjoyed it. But when I started reading Little Liar, I got further along in this one. I got about 75% through this one. But I felt like when I got to about the halfway point, the transition from when they were teenagers into the adult time period, that's where it got me. So here's the thing, and I'm trying to get this out without giving away too much of the books, because I don't want my opinion, you can take my opinion for these things, but I don't want to ruin it if you decide you want to go back and read these. So I'm trying not to do that, not to give away too many spoilers. But on the other hand, I feel like the author changed Malachi completely at that point. Like, he doesn't seem the same. He goes from being this strong, overprotective, slightly unhinged individual. Okay, more than slightly unhinged, but still, this individual, into more of what I felt was like kind of whiny. He was clingy, and he didn't want to let Olivia go. He just kind of was like, and it wasn't in the whole like, I'm gonna own her type thing. It was literally like a clingy boyfriend. And then there was the whole thing with the fiance, and I'm just like, I don't like this. It's like when you took a sequel and you just bang it and slam that stuff over and over again, when you know that at this point it should just be done. He's got the girl, they're happily ever after, you got that part. Why are we just beating a dead horse at this point? Just let it go. We don't need all this drama. We already had a lot of drama. And if Little Liar had been Little Stranger, but from Malachi's point of view for the first part, and then Olivia's point of view from the second part, it would have been really good, I think. Because taking that concept and just flipping it, like they had Little Stranger was, of course, Olivia's point of view in the beginning, and then Malachi's point of view in the second half. If we'd done that, and just taken the book and done that, I think that would have been really great. I would have been really interested in seeing how that concept worked. But that's not what she did. And it's just, why? Why did we need this extra stuff? It's like when you see a movie sequel and you're just like, no, they had their happily ever after. We don't need all this other stuff. We don't need to keep going. And at least that's how I felt with it. It's like we had our justified ending already. I don't want you to keep going with this. I was good. And that's just how I felt about the book. It was like, why are we doing this? So again, I just couldn't keep going. I just was like, this is nope. My ending was happily ever after. I can't keep going with this. So that was another DNF for me. And I'm just like really kind of disappointed in these two books, because I loved the first ones so much. They were so great. They were engaging. They were, the plots were really well done. Everything, I kept reading them. I read these in like no time. I could not put them down. And then I was so excited for the second books, because I'm like, these authors are amazing, and they just let me down. So I was like, well, what am I supposed to do here? And I had to get this off my chest. And I have no one else to talk to. So this is what you guys get. Me ranting about books. I am still going to end up reading some more books from these authors, because I really did enjoy the first ones, and I'm hoping maybe if they have other stuff that's not in these lines, then maybe I'll enjoy those as well. I have already downloaded another book from Alina May. I don't remember what it was, because I have so many. Oh, it was Better Run, which is again same kind of concept as the other two. We've got dark romance. Again, this is part of a duet. So it's part of the Run and Hide duet. So we'll see how that goes. But it sounds really good, and since I do like her writing style, and I did really enjoy how she did the first, like I said, Wanna Play. I'm gonna give her another shot. I don't know if Leah Rivers has anything else out that I'm interested in right now. Oh, actually, yes, she does. She's got a couple books that I'm interested in. I haven't done yet, but I will probably give her another shot as well, just because, again, I do like their writing style, and I feel like they are good authors. I just, for whatever reason, those second books just fell flat for me. And again, this is a personal opinion, so I don't expect you to, take it with a grain of salt. Do your own thing. Read the books. Enjoy them if you do. If you do read them and you do enjoy them, and you are wrong, and you think I'm completely wrong, please let me know in the comments. And if you read them and agree with me, let me know in the comments so that I know that I'm not just a crazy person talking to the wind, which I am, so that's okay. But anyway, I just had to get that off my chest. Yeah, that's all I got. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later. Bye-bye.